Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Next one in the dirt. And a swing and a miss. And that's the third out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Here's Nicholas Castellanos. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot. Dennis. Ready to go now. Leading off, Evan Carter. Chris, he leads the way with the best batting average on the team. Fastball in for a strike, and we are underway. That one finds the zone. 0-2. And that's in the dirt.
2 strikes.
Just off the outside corner, and it's 2-2. And a good eye there.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Pumping serious gas at 102 on that one. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Tap foul at the plate. Bottom of the zone and a called strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
In the air, center field. Junior has this one sized up. Brings it in for the third out. Back here with my pal Singy. Getting the nod in this one, Nate Pearson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Hard on the ground to first. Pasquantino takes it to the bag. 1 up, 1 down. And now Bobby Grich. Late with the swing there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And a swing and a miss there.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Off balance feet. There's one. And that's two. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Second inning set to go. Here's Manny Machado. Ryan back to work. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. So a man on base to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Gordon tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. And a pitch.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball
Second inning here, no score. That one misses, and that's ball three. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's one. Over to first, safe. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fouled off left side.
Boog, we're watching a pitcher on the mound who can do it all. Ryan has one of the best fastballs we've ever seen, and he's as durable as they come. Nobody strikes out batters like the Ryan Express.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Ground ball up the middle. They get the force. Third out. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the count.
That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Kinsler over to second, not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. On the ground to second, might be 2. Whip for 1. Their second double play already. This one ends the top half of the third inning. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. That misses, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss, and 1-0-2 on the radar gun. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Griffey on his horse. Got it. Really had to move for that catch. And there's one away. Vinny Pasquantino getting ready to hit. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. And that's a 2-bagger.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
All right, doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
And that's will to swing. It's a strikeout. And now Bobby Witt Jr. Next offering popped in the air, right field. Ohtani snags it, and that is back here in L.A. Here's Joe Adele. And that skips in the dirt. Pearson, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, a changeup, and he works in a sinker. Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. There's the swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Juan Soto. And he blows that one by him at 100.
0-1's the count.
And that's fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. O'Hearn puts it away. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And now the DH, Juan Soto. That one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's a ball.
And that's in the dirt. Just missed. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now a check swing, but he held up. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Here's Machado.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Gordon batting with one down, takes a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
Inside, ball 2.
Soto leads off first with 1 away. And a foul ball. On the ground, could be 2. Spin throw, that's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. So up next, Salvador Perez went down on strikes his first time through. 101 on the gun, swing and a miss.
When you're taking your lead over there at first, you got to be very careful. This guy on the mound's got a good pickoff move.
Next pitch is outside. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. So Salvi is set down. And we're back. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Well, these guys just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And takes low for ball 1. And that one hammered. That's back there. And it's gone. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Bobby Grich, the next to hit. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1.
That's off the inside corner. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that just misses. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Freeman swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Witt moving under it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. So now it's Nolan Arenado. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Gets to it, on to first. Got him. Inning over. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn. Ryan back to work. High fly ball out towards left field. And it gets into the corner, but it's foul.
Well, these players definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Kinsler in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Fouled off. He was late.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
That one in triple digits. And that is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. And now the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino, doubled his first time. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position. Back to the top of the lineup. Now a chance for Evan Carter. Check swing, no appeal. In the air, left field. Adele moves under it. Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Ground ball to the right side, and that chance handled. Now the throw to first on the run. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. And here's the catcher, Carlos Santana. Runner takes off, cut on and missed.
0-1's the count.
Throw to second. Out. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. To the right side, Pasquantino. And he takes it himself for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Joe Adele. His first at bat was a strikeout. Swing and a miss, and 102 on the radar gun. Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand.
That's strike 3. Back here in L.A. And now the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And fouled off.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
The next pitch misses, and it's 1-1. Swing and a foul out of play. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Broken bat, roller to first. Freeman. He steps on the bag. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And next is the designated hitter, Juan Soto. Late swing, foul to the left. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Strikes him out with 100. Here comes Manny Machado. 1 for 2. And that one clips the corner.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Inside.
And that misses. And that's ball one. Hard hit to third. Over to first.
He's out.
Machado out of the play. Back here at Dodger Stadium, bottom of the sixth inning. And the batter now, Juan Soto. Swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
They say you win.
0-2.
Strikes him out with 103.
The batter, number 2.
Derek Jeter digs in now. He's 0 for 1. That one well upstairs. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
Boog, that hook's looking pretty sharp today. Just a solid pitching performance so far.
Oh, now this is drilled to center. Way back there. On its way and gone. He circles the bases, and they boost their lead. It's 2-0. Ohtani at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. One down, base is empty. In one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. He's in at second with a one-out double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Comes up empty.
0-2 is the count.
Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Really nice slider right there. Sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
One out and a runner at second here in the bottom of the sixth. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On its way to the corner, O'Hearn giving chase. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Man at second. Got him swinging. Here's Freddie Freeman now. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we go to the top of the seventh. Digging in, Alex Gordon. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. High fly ball, shallow right field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That one probably had no business ending up as a base hit, but he got just enough of it to muscle it to the outfield. And that pitch was well in off the plate. A tough one to handle, but he gets rewarded.
And that's an out.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. Cut on and lifted in the air. Ohtani brings it in, and that's the third out. And we're back. And now Nolan Arenado. That's in there. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just off the inside edge. Up and in, and the count's full. And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. Next to hit, Ken Griffey Jr. Swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into right field. Here's the catcher to hit, Carlos Santana. And strike one to the catcher.
0-1.
Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. Griffey around second. The throw in, and he's safe. So it's first and third with one down. Runners at the corners here, one away. Adele will hit next. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
And a swing and a miss. Dominguez. He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. And a foul ball.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
2 on, 2 outs. Fights it off. He'll see another.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
Two outs. Got him swinging. The high heat. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. And there's a foul ball. Center field. Makes the grab, one down. Next to hit, Evan Carter. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This ball's chopped on the ground. Grich. Throw to first in time.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Out there to center. And it falls. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Josh Hader.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Clips the corner, 1 and 2. With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Go to second, out there. Now it's the shortstop, Derek Jeter. He's already homered here in this one. And it's fouled away.
You know, this group of hitters, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He was late there, strike 1.
Bringing the cheese on that one.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Now it's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. 0-1.
0-1.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game with the few outs that they have left. Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
There's a swing and a drive, and that gets down into the gap. Grich around third. In to score from first, and they lead by 2.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
0-2 is the count.
That one missing inside. Freeman stands at second with 2 gone. Can't connect on the curveball. All set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the DH, Juan Soto. Foul ball. Hader in his 8th season. He features a 2-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. Now only 1 out remaining. That one ripped right center field. Way back there. You can kiss it goodbye. He made him pay for that one. It's 3-1. Salvi steps into the box now. First pitch swinging.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And 1-2. This could end it. Misses inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Griffey drops step, ranges back. Adios.
Nice try, Ramon.
They go back to back. It's 3-2. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. 3-2 the final score. just about set. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw.
Just electric stuff, Boog, and that fastball is no joke. He can move it around the zone, and it's not uncommon to see him pile up a decent amount of strikeouts throughout the game. He's the type of guy that allows the entire team to wake up feeling confident, knowing he's taking the mound.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time. And now 1-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Line drive, and lines out to third.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Carlos Beltran, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-1.
That clips the corner.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Adele sizes this one up. Makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Al Kaline now at the plate. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Swing and a miss. Now it's the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. There's the strike.
0-1.
Back foot slider ties him up, struck him out. Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Grich. On the outside corner, that's strike one. Now this is in the air down the line. Kaline hustling after it. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. And here's Freddie Freeman. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
2 outs. That misses off the outside edge. Foul ball there. Outside. And the count is 2-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth. And
that one gets away at the plate. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout. Inning over. Top of the second. Juan Soto now. No score. Kershaw back to work. Delivers. And a swing and a miss.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of his own.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. And now the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Just missed.
That's a good miss off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
And ring him up, says Carl Dixon. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Baez. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Just missed. And another ball.
3-0.
And a strike in there. Liner, base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Jason Varitek stands in now and watches strike 1. Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Junior nabs it, and that is that. Back here at Dodger Stadium, we head to the bottom of the second, and now the DH, Gil Hodges. Maddox back to work. K-Line should have it. Makes the catch. And there's one down. Now here is Carlos Santana. Here's a guy who is one of the best in the business. You're talking about looking for a hit somewhere, and this is a guy you go to. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Yeah, he's so fun to watch as a hitter. Bats from both sides of the plate, and he's so rare in that he really makes a lot of contact batting both righty and lefty. And you know, it takes a ton of time in the cage to maintain both of those swings.
And that skips in the dirt.
You know, but one thing about being a great switch hitter, it's so tough to keep both of your swings sharp. I mean, sometimes it can feel like a long time in between at bats against a lefty or vice versa. You can work on both swings, but there's only so much a guy can do in the batting cage.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Here's Joe Adell. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. 0-2 now as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses. Struck him. Back here in L.A. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game. Now it's Jose Ramirez. And that's in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Ramirez in the 8th spot in today's lineup. And he was born in the Dominican Republic. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. A changeup missing, and it's 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that's a strike. That one out to right. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's into scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for our first run here. So digging in, Wenzel Perez. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Next offering is in for a strike. Ramirez stands at second with no outs. Swing and a miss and a changeup in the dirt. To second, and he's just back in time. He was thinking about third there, no doubt. This is Willie Castro. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. First and second, no outs. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Inside, 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's one. Throw to first, but he beat it. So up next, Carlos Beltran. Fly to left his first time. Fought off foul.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to.
Grounder might be 2. The underhand flip. 1 at second. Double play. What a twin. As we go to the last of the third, and now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Swing and a miss.
Well, these guys, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These guys are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And the batter will be the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Fires over to first. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. So the lineup flips over. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Greenberg. He takes it on his own. 3 up, 3 down. And we're back. Now here is Al Kaline. He's 0 for 1. Little chopper rolls foul. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
That's down and in. A slider missed. Line drive, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs, but
throws to first in time. Awesome play there.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Greenberg, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
And that one missing low. And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And here is Javier Baez. That to right. Ohtani towards the line. Won't get to this one. It drops foul. Next pitch inside. And the count is 1-1. This one in the dirt. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Off the plate, and the count is 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. K-line, the lead runner out at second. Baez at first, 2 out of the inning. That one misses, 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, this is a higher leverage spot, and I love the way that he's turned things around. He's got 2 outs now ahead in this count, and he can pretty much dictate what's going to happen next in terms of the pitch sequence.
They take the first out, and he has thrown 4. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the second baseman, Bobby Grich. What a stop. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here is Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In the air, left field, down the line, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double, and his second hit.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. I really like the approach to that swing. That was a good changeup on the corner, but he recognized it early.
Hard liner. That's a base hit. Here comes Freddie around third. He'll score. Here comes the throw.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He somehow got to that outside pitch and pulled it hard into the outfield. Not exactly what you're supposed to do with that kind of location, but you wouldn't know it by how the ball came off his bat.
1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Just misses with that one. And a swing and a miss. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the switch hitting catcher, Carlos Santana. That misses the zone. 1-0. And a ground ball to first. Greenberg steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now it's switch hitting third baseman Jose Ramirez. Going around.
Well, these players showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Next offering down in the dirt.
You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that's 2-strike hitting right there. He did well just to put the ball in play. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out.
No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Willie Castro getting ready to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. That's in there. 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Tying run in scoring position, and we're at the top of the 5th. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Carlos Beltran. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Gets a piece, and stays alive. Ramirez at second with 2 down.
One ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. And here it comes. Swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. They're waving Ramirez home. He'll score easily.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Grich. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the left fielder, Joe Adell. Maddox back to work. Comebacker to the mound. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. Missed with a changeup, and that is ball 1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
1 out, bases empty. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and it gives him the lead in the 5th. It's 2-1. 1 out, bases empty. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Derek Jeter swings through that one.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Picks up strikeout number 7. So the batting order turns over. And now the right fielder, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Yeah, some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and now it's Juan Soto. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Swings through that.
0-2 with the count.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And here's the first baseman, Hank Greenberg. And that is out of play. Started after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. That's a laser base hit. Around first, digging for 2. The relay throw. Tries to get back and save.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And here is Jason Varitek. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. Out towards right center field. Griffey in pursuit. Makes the grab And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. Now, Bobby Grich.
The second baseman, Bobby Grich.
Right through there for a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
And that one fouled off. Castro. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit.
Freddie Freeman.
That's in there. That's strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Castro to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Nolan Arenado. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back here in L.A. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. So they turn to their closer, number 70.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Outside corner for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Perez can't hold up, and that's a strike. Slice to right. They get the force for out number 1. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Castro swings through it for strike 1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the top half of inning number 7. In the air, left field. And there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
In the dirt. Throws down to first, but he wasn't going anywhere.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
That one missed.
Inside.
To third, Arenado. Off balance throw in time. That's out. And we're back. Bottom of the 7th. And now it's going to be Gil Hodges. Beltran hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Carlos Santana digs in now. There's the strike.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Close one, doesn't get the call. And the count 1 and 2.
2 strikes the count.
Hard hit left side. Fires across the diamond. Score at 5-3 for the second out with the third baseman shifted over there. And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. New inning getting started. Stepping in, Al Kaline. That's to third. Sends it across to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the eighth. Soto at the plate now. And that's inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Trying to hold a one-run lead, and we're in the top of the eighth. Just missed. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Laser base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It's hard to hit a baseball much better than that, and even a lot of professional hitters aren't able to reach an exit velo of 114 miles per hour. I'll tell you what, that's a very impressive swing of the bat.
Now at the plate, Hank Greenberg. And that one fouled off. One-run game, one out, one on. And fouled off.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
1 ball.
In the dirt, blocked. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2. That's inside. And the count is even 2-2.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Fly ball down the line. Ohtani sizing this one up. He's got it. 2 away now.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Dennis Eckersley will take over here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Baez swings through it for strike one.
0-1's the count.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Ground ball right side. They get the force, and that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready for the bottom of the eighth. And now the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Maddox back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Up the middle, Baez. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
And now the shortstop, Derek Jeter. And a base hit up the middle. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Wastes no time there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
And there's a ball.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one ripped. Back there. And out of here. so he blasts one out the other way, and they add a couple more. It's 4-1. Back to the mound. He's got it. Slings to first in time. 2 outs. Base is empty. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
That is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, and here's the catcher, Jason Varitek. Ball 1 there. Eckersley measures 6 feet 2 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer. Oh, gets dirty from his knees. The throw. Nicely done for the out. He's 2 outs away. Here's Jose Ramirez. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th.
Ball.
Just missed the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And they're down to their last out. So 2 down now, and here is Wenzel Perez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Eckersley is just 1 strike away. And the slider just misses.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. And now Carlos Beltran. You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on 1 swing. The left-hander on now, Aroldis Chapman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And that one hit 97 on the gun. Lifted to left, and this should do it. Ball game. 4-1 the final here today.